Good morning, Cori.
Good morning.
This is our 90-day end of the phase 1 time period, so it's like an update video. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. I know we started this treatment about 90 days ago, and what kind of symptoms did you have at the time compared to what kind of changes you have noticed since?
Before I had symptoms of headaches, being tired quite
Where was the
frequently.
headache at?
The headaches would start over here and kind of range.
Kind of speak up a little bit.
Sorry.
Okay.
I would have trouble with pain in my ears, a lot of drainage in my ears, trouble with chewing any kind of foods at all, continuous pain down my neck and back into my shoulder blades. I mean, there's numerous things. I even pressure to the side of my face, throbbing. I would try different methods of, ibuprofen, Tylenol, heat, cold.
You're a nursing assistant, right?
I CMA was a CMA.
Yeah,
as
and
well
you
as
got injured at work.
staff.
Yeah. Okay. So how are you doing now?
Now I have noticed a big difference in a lot of things. As the time has went by and the different treatments that we've done, I've noticed that chewing doesn't seem to be much of a problem. My headaches don't come nearly as often.
Okay. How much did you used to have, and how much do you have now?
I used to have headaches every day.
Okay.
Every day.
How about now?
I would say maybe once or twice a week.
Okay. And then how about the intensity of it?
Not nearly as much.
Okay.
Before it would be so bad that I just wanted to lay down, close the lights off, shut the lights, and be done.
Okay. How about now?
Now I can take some ibuprofen or Tylenol, and I'm good.
That's better now.
I can go on for the day.
Okay. All right.
So,
any other changes?
yes, there used to be constant throbbing in the side of my face and down my neck. That is not there anymore. There's still pain to the touch if you push, but as far as just standing there or sitting there and feeling the pain, it is no more. I've also noticed I don't have major drainage coming out of my ears anymore, or the pain inside of them so much. I still have, the pain in my neck and my back.
Sure.
But I'm going through therapy for that right now.
The physical therapy too.
Yes, and I intend for that to get better. So.
Okay. Good. Anything else to add?
I don't think so.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, Cori.
Good morning.
Could you please tell me what is the #1 issue that bothers you the most?
Sharp pains on the outside of my jaw. Whenever I open and close it, and it'll start right about in here, and it'll follow down through my neck.
All right. Tell me about it. When did it all start?
It started last April in 2013.
Okay. This is January, end of January 14. Okay. The April, 8 months or so ago. Okay. And what happened?
I had gotten hit in the face on this side, that's my left side, by an individual that I cared for at work.
Got it. All right. And tell me what happened then, after you got the injury.
It was later on that night, whenever the initial hit had happened, I noticed my jaw feeling very tense, a lot of pain that was right here and went all the way down through my neck. I also followed through with a headache right after that. And then I noticed later on through the night that my jaw was getting very tense, almost like it didn't want to open. The next morning when I woke up, my jaw was completely swollen shut. And I noticed that I couldn't open it without having extreme pain.
Got it. Okay. So the #1 issue is the pain in that left side area. What kind of things make it aggravated? What kind of things make it worse?
Chewing will make it worse. Any type of opening and closing with my jaw causes extreme pain over here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead and open the maximum you can. And close. Okay. Open as wide as you can. Okay, close. All right. That is the maximum we can do. All right.
Yeah, and that's about 2 times as better as what it was last year around this time. So.
Okay, got a little bit better. Okay. All right. And what other things aggravate it? Opening is painful. What else?
Whenever I put pressure or apply pressure on this side, as far as leaning against it or laying against it, anything like that. And also, I noticed that whenever I chew like on the bottom half, It'll cause it
Chew
to be
what?
very,
Like what kind?
like thick meats,
Mm-hmm.
like steak. That causes it to be very painful on the inside and the outside of my mouth. And whenever I don't chew bubble gum anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble gum, anything tacky, hard candy, anything like that, I do not chew anymore because it causes that very tense, sharp pain.
Okay, if you can use one finger, turn your face slightly. If you can use one finger to point that area, where, right there. All right. Okay, thanks. And what kind of things give you relief?
Ibuprofen, Tylenol, using an ice pack against it. Sometimes I use a heat pad, but I noticed that it tends to more give me a headache, the heat does, than what the cold does. The cold seems to make it feel better.
Okay, so that's the number one issue that affects you.
Mm-hmm.
What is number two after that?
The neck pain that
Okay.
it's caused,
Point to me where that is.
it goes down
Okay.
whenever I turn just my head,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll follow through all the way back
Okay.
to the middle.
Is it, you're using your right hand, is it more on the left side than the right side? Or more?
I would say whenever it comes down,
Mm-hmm.
I'll feel a sharp pain right in this area.
Okay. All right, and when did that start?
That started shortly after being able to start opening my jaw more. That would have been probably about late May of 2013.
Okay. And what kind of things make it worse? What kind of things make it better?
Moving my head back and forth a lot makes it worse. Tensing my jaw will make it worse. My headaches that I get from the pain in my jaw have made it worse. The things that I do to make it better are, once again, taking Tylenol, ibuprofen, using ice packs,
Same kind of things.
trying to stretch a little bit. That tends to make it a little bit better in those muscles.
Okay. So number one is the jaw pain on the left side. Number two is the neck pain, and neck kind of into the shoulder. What's the third one?
The third one would have to be my headaches. I mean, those tend to get really bad.
Okay, point to me where the headaches are.
The initial pain will start right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll follow through up into my ear,
Mm-hmm.
in which it almost kind of feels like an earache,
Mm-hmm.
but it continues all the way up into the top of my head,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be like it just sits there. And
Okay.
I'll take ibuprofen, I'll take Tylenol, I'll try to use an ice pack on it, and it seems like it just does not go away until it wants to.
Okay. How long does it last sometime?
It's been known to last where I'll get them 5, 6 o'clock at night, and they're still there whenever I wake up the next day.
Okay. And when did that all start?
That
Headache?
started whenever my jaw started getting
Initial
really
injury.
tense, whenever
Okay.
it was swelling.
Okay. What kind of things aggravate it? What kind of
Heat,
things?
getting hot will make the headache even worse. I try to stay cooled down. That's why I stopped using the heat on the side of my face and noticed it started to cause the headaches to be worse.
Okay.
If I sometimes put a cold rag on my head, get that whole area cooled down, especially in the side of my face, it tends to help with the headache.
Okay. All right. So what is after that? You have talked about the jaw pain,
The
neck,
inside of my mouth.
inside the mouth. Tell me about that.
Whenever I chew on my left side, my right side doesn't bother me, but whenever I chew on my left side, on the bottom part of my mouth,
Inside
on
the
the
mouth.
inside of my mouth,
Uh-huh.
would be the gums.
Mhm.
I notice a sharp pain in there. It's like almost like taking like your fingers and pressing on my gums. It's a lot of pressure.
Okay. And how long have you felt that? How long have you
I
had that
felt
symptom?
that since I started being able to chew food on that side, which would have been May last year, after my jaw had stopped swelling and I was able to open it back up.
Okay. So it took a while before you could chew again. All right. Okay. And do you notice some things make it worse and some things make it better?
Chewing on this side makes it worse. If I don't chew on this side, it's better.
Okay.
I just don't chew on this side of my mouth.
Okay. Any food?
No.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, I'll eat like ice cream, something yogurt, no
Okay.
consistency to it, but
Okay. Anything else?
no.
All right. Thank you.